Hi everybody, it's Craig from the clan again. This is the next one in my guitar series. Going through some of the guitars I've got and what I use them for and anything you might find interesting about them. So, this is a guitar which I got in 1993. It's actually my second favourite guitar, probably after the 78 Strat. It's an American Stratocaster. I got it from Eddie Moore's in Bournemouth, I think it was. 1993. It's quite sentimental because I bought it with some money that was left to me. Right, the first thing I did, or one of the first things I did, was change the machine heads for the Spurzels, as I do on the majority of my guitars. And I also replaced the Fender pickups with Seymour Duncans. So Seymour Duncan's hot rails. I think they're hot rails, but there'll be different ones because there'll be special ones for the particular position they're in. To be honest, I don't know why I bothered because I never use those two at all. I really only use this one. Apart from that, nothing happened to this guitar for quite some time. Oh, Jim Dunlop strap locks, of course, as on all my guitars. But yeah, nothing happened to this. It was a fairly standard Stratocaster. I used it quite a lot. And then at some point a couple of years ago, I actually got a Dave Murray Stratocaster, which had a Floyd Rose trem on it. Now, I've spent years trying to keep Stratocasters in tune because a lot of my heroes like Bernie Tormey and Richie Blackmore and Uli John Roth used tremolo quite a lot. I've tried, every time I use it my guitar seems to go out of tune. They seem to have no problem at all. Anyway, there we go. So a couple of years ago I got a Dave Murray Strat and that had a Floyd Rose on it, and it stays in tune brilliantly, I have to say. The thing I didn't like about that particular guitar was the colour, really. I wasn't too keen on it. It was a kind of sunburst with a mother of pearl pickguard. So I got rid of that and I thought, okay, I'll take the plunge. Because this is a 93 Strat, it doesn't have the bullet truss rod at the end, which would affect putting the locking nut on. So I decided to get the Floyd Rose fitted. KGB Guitars in Birkenhead did it for me, did a great job. They haven't scooped out the back because I didn't want that anyway, so it's flat against the body, and it works great, to be honest. So for some tracks where I want to use a lot of tremolo or whammy bar, as some of you will refer to it, this is the guitar I'm going to use, and it does stay in tune. It's quite a revelation for me. Yeah, it's got the locking nut. The only thing I don't like about it is when you come to restring it, it's a bit of a pain, and you've got to use Allen keys and fiddle around with tools and things, which I don't really think you should have as a guitarist. But anyway, there we go. So that's it. So if I'm using this and I have a problem, what do I do? Well, what I do is I put that one down and I pick this one up, which is pretty much the same, really. This one, it's another 1993 American Strat, same colour and everything. I bought it as a replacement or as a spare for the other one. Now, because I got this fitted straight away with the Floyd Rose, I didn't bother changing the machine heads because you don't really need them once the lock nut's on. So there we go, that was that one. Obviously I did put a Seymour Duncan hot rails in the bridge position. Didn't bother with the other two. Like I said before, I never really use those two, so that one's in there. Yeah, this is the spare for guitar number 2. So they're a couple of 93 Stratocasters, American made. That's the main one, and this is the spare. So there we go. Can't think of anything else to tell you. Obviously the usual Jim Dunlop strap lock pegs on it. Good, hope you found that interesting. Thanks a lot.